Welcome or welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lauren from Lady Lauren Explorer. Today I'm going to be talking about a special edition book that came in one of my book boxes, which is the Dark and Quirky box. I have the I Want It All subscription, and let's just talk about Painted Scars by Neva Altia. I know I'm saying this name so wrong. I know, I'm sorry. I went into this book thinking that it's going to be a arranged marriage, dark mafia romance, and it's going to be cool. It's probably going to be like a 3-star for me. If it is more than a 3-star, I'll be very surprised. But, at least I got the special edition of it because, I love being surprised and loving books that come in my book boxes. So, there. This plot was just so off kilter for me. I think, it was 77 pages in. I knew because of this one phrase that I was going to turn this book to a good, from a good to a meh. And then it went from a meh to what am I reading? As I continued with the book. So the whole premise of this is I think he's Russian. There's his Russian mafia kingpin. He is recovering from a car accident, which was a car bomb that some of his associates did to him to kill him off. He survives, but he is also paralyzed. Well, he's paralyzed, but not permanently. He has to go through a wheelchair. He has to regain the use of his legs, and really it's just rehabbing his legs, which becomes a part of the story that I just didn't understand that someone would have a problem with this if they learned this. I'm gonna ruin this for you, but let me continue. Him and his loyal associates say hey, you've been in a wheelchair for 6 months. People are thinking that you can't do your job because you're in a wheelchair. You can't be this big, huge mafia boss because you're in a wheelchair. So you're gonna have to get a wife to tide them over so you can build your legacy, or you're gonna have to start walking, learning how to walk. And then the third option is you giving up your whole kingdom. And he's like, okay, well, stuff happens. And he's like, yeah, okay, I get a wife. So he then finds out one of his financial advisors has borrowed his money and can't give it back. But he has a daughter who's old enough and seems bright enough to become this fake wife that he needs. So he basically tells her, hey, I won't kill your father if you become my fake wife for I think 6-9 months. And she's like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. Other things are happening in this. She knows he's in a wheelchair. That's the whole thing. She also finds out that sometimes he can walk with a cane, but he's been trying to make everyone think he can't walk and then all of a sudden surprise them when he starts walking. And she's cool with that. Her mother, on the other hand, is like, hey, are you okay with him being in a wheelchair? Can you live with someone in a wheelchair all your life? And I was just like, okay, that's a little strange, all right? But our main girl, she's like, yeah, I can't because it's fake. It's fake. So cool. But then she falls in love with him, and then they get something happens. They break up and come back together. And he says, can you handle that I will never be able to walk fully without the use of something? And she's like, no, I mean, I can, but I would love for you to walk. And I was like, bitch, didn't you get into this knowing that he might not be able to walk and it was fake and you still loved him? But now that y'all getting back together, you're just like, oh, I would love for you to walk. What? That's what took it from just a meh to like, what am I reading? What am I reading that you would go this like? I was like, I'm offended. I'm offended. Why would you write that when at first you were okay with it? Like, what? What? So yeah, that is what brought it down to a 2 for me. It was a 2. Yeah, that's it. I can't even I can't even tell you that I like would recommend this because I felt so offended with how this characterization of being, it wasn't even permanent. And you were still having this negative connotation of someone who wouldn't be able to fully walk. And I don't even know if I'm saying this right, but she was okay when it was fake that he would never be able to walk. Then she realized that he could walk sometimes with a use of like a cane or crutches. And she was still okay with that. They break up and then get back together. And then he reiterates, hey, babe, will you be okay with me maybe never be able to walk again without the use of crutches, a cane, where I just can't walk myself? And she was like, it's a challenge. Like, I don't want that for you. What? You know what? That's it. My name is Lauren. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. So please be subscribed so you can get notified when I have uploaded a video. I will see you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I think my mind has been blown for like how offended I can be for this. Like, it's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. See you guys. Bye.